gala event to celebrate excellence in educational institutions. India has emerged as the youngest country in the world with an active student population of 315 million. It is imperative to recognize the education leaders for their critical role in shaping India's future.
It is my absolute pleasure to welcome you to the beautiful city of Jaipur and this even more amazing sprawling campus at Amity.
The tone of the evening was set with a panel discussion, where the doyens of the educational institutions came together and discussed on the topic leadership styles in schools. Here are some high points from the discussion.
The topic for today is family managed versus professionally managed. It's not really a question of versus, but it's about which kind of a management style is best suited for an industry like education, and that too specifically schools. It's an industry which is highly fragmented, unlike the other industries, FMCG, etc., where you have a lot of MNCs. This is an industry where it is predominantly managed and set up by families, and therefore it brings out an interesting dynamic. This conference, this conclave is about leadership, and therefore it's pertinent to talk about certain styles that make sense and how do you take them on with a certain degree of caution. So let me first start off with Ryan. So tell us, Ryan, how has this question of professionally versus family managed been for your family?
This is something which my parents started, and they started with a vision and a passion because they were teachers, and they have passed that on, not only just to us, but what we call as the larger Ryan family, which is all of our team members. As an organization, we wouldn't be here if we didn't have good people, good leaders, good team members. And today here out in the crowd, I see promoters, trustees, teachers, principals, leaders. And first thing I want to do is I want to give an applause to each one of you, because together this is a team effort. For us, we wouldn't be here if we didn't have the people with us, because they represent us in our schools, they represent us in our classrooms. They are the ones with our children, carrying forward that vision, that passion, and that legacy.
Next in line was the most awaited moment of recognition, where the voices of inspiration behind the high-performing progressive schools were awarded for their contribution. The next category was Future 50 High-Impact Leaders, and Ryan Pinto, CEO Ryan International Group of Schools, was given the title.
Well, it was always wonderful to be back here at the Future 50 conference organized by Univariety and Fortune and Amity this year. Being amongst all of the well-spoken and experienced panelists is always a good learning for me as an individual. Leaders, along with their teams, are the ones that make it possible for schools to excel. And it's a great initiative, and I'm sure that many leaders here today are feeling fulfilled and are being recognized, and that's a great motivation. So I congratulate the organizers for hosting this event.
The excitement for what is in store next year is palpable. Schools across the country have registered to meet the deadline for the Future 50 Schools Shaping Success 2020 edition. As the saying goes, learning is for life. The Amity School Leadership Summit is a big leap in Indian education to ensure the highest quality of training and learning for school leaders in the country.